Hi, this is Kyle from APS, and I'm here to talk to you about a category of weather year called buoy racing. We have a number of categories like dinghy, inshore, coastal, offshore, ocean. They're kind of intuitive, but here at APS, we use a category called buoy racing. It's one of our most popular categories, and what it's for is for people who race on keelboats. So some of the key features about this. It's got to be lightweight. You don't want something that's bulky, that's heavy, that fatigues you over time. You want something that's cut for easy movement. You want something that's highly breathable. So while the design is kept very simple and minimalistic to keep it nice and lightweight and easy to move in, the quality comes in the materials. And what you're going to find is most of this gear is a three-layer laminate. It's a microporous, Gore-Tex and other products. They are highly breathable, they are completely waterproof, and they're the most durable. So these can be punished greatly and they hold up over time. In addition to these being a three-layer laminate and holding up to abuse, they're going to be heavily reinforced in the seat and knees. So racing on keelboats, that's a pretty wide range of sailing. That could be perf racing on Wednesday night races. That could be weekends on J24, Melges 24 stuff. Could be full-on TP52 series. And if you really appreciate gear that's this comfortable, you could be wearing this when you're day cruising. So in a perfect world, if you were doing a lot of different types of racing and you were doing some offshore racing, you would have your offshore or coastal gear for that. And then when you're doing your nearshore, your buoy racing, you would have this. We have a lot of customers who they do the majority of their sailing around the buoys on keelboats. This is the gear that they choose. They're most comfortable in it. And when they do an occasional offshore, it is enough for a day or two to keep you comfortable. Salad which I have on right now, they're a signature piece and were born in the category of buoy racing. You'll notice a major difference between these and traditional trousers is I don't have suspenders and I have a lot more coverage both in the front and in the back. So if it's a day where it's just kind of spit and rain or there's just an occasional spray come over the side and it's warm, I might opt to just wear a tech top and not my smock or jacket and just go with this because I'm going to stay dry in the torso area. This is body conforming. That means it really moves with you. And I just don't have any kind of pain points in terms of mobility. The shoulders up here, they all have stretch panels worked into them. The front has a really high gusset in almost all of these, so that's waterproof all the way up. And then on the ankles, most all salad pets have very substantial seals so that when you get your legs dangling over the side of the boat, you don't have water driving up. You can see on this pair, I've got a set of neoprene seals that I can pull around my boot or ankle and seal out the water. Okay, buoy racing smocks. These are preferred generally by people on smaller keel boats, or as you move up, people that are sitting forward, bow people, mastmen who are taking waves and getting the first brunt of things. And what's nice is the adjustable neck seals, wrist seals. Some are adjusted down here at the waist, and they do a great job of keeping the water out, and they're just easy to move in. This simple design is our most popular type of smock. If you needed more protection, these do a great job of keeping the majority of the water out, but if you want to keep all the water, I mean, if you're getting a torrent, you can move into something like this that has a neoprene seal that'll keep all water out. It's durable. It's a little warm, but that's a minor feature. These are also available with latex seals like you would find on a dry suit. Those are great because they're even more flexible. They're not insulated, but you have to be careful because if you nick that latex, they can tear. But great protection at keeping all the water out of your smock. And then a hybrid, if you like this, but you want some more protection, you start off with this style, which is a smock that retains some jacket features. So you've got a collar, and you also have a deployable hood. So maybe someone sitting towards the back of the boat might prefer this. Moving on to buoy racing jackets, there are a couple of key things about these. They're very lightweight. They do have hoods, but you'll notice they're very minimal, so that you can see out of them and they're not constricting. And with almost all of these, there's a zipper back here and you can take it off and just go with the collar. And talking about the collar, you're going to see that the collars are shorter and there's no problem, no restrictions in moving your head. Design-wise, in the cuts, you're going to notice that these jackets are shorter and that they end below the belt line for the most part. And what's nice is you don't end up sitting on the seat of this, so that when you bend over, the jacket can ride up and it's just easy to move in. Some other things, you're going to find that they are using water-resistant zippers, so we don't have a cover over all of the zippers. This style is an open tooth. Sometimes you'll see this one where you can't really see the teeth and it's puckered together. And while all of these jackets are similar, they do have minor differences. This one has a little bit higher collar, and it's a little bit longer in the back. Well, with all of buoy racing gear, remember that it's the high-tech materials that really give it the performance and the comfort that you're looking for. For this and more information on foul weather gear, visit the APS advisor at apsltd.com.